Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today in this video together we will model this part. Let me close it and let's start together. First we open a new part and in a front plane I will create a sketch. Here I will have a rectangle with center. I place something like this, 70 by 25. We close it. And then sheet metal, base, flange, tab. Thickness is 4 mm and we come here and create fillets. 4 mm fillet on the edges. After this operation, I will create here holes, and these holes will be countersunk ones. Positions, we will select this surface and just drop them here. What we need to do, just align them. For that I create here 2 times line from just center. If line is not in the desired direction, you should click the tab. Parallel equal along Y, and for construction, the place where we're gonna place them will be 55. Here we will select metric 4. Type of the bolt will be this one. We close it, and at the end we got something like this. On the right plane, I will look from here and I will create a sketch. What will I do here? Just creating such a profile. See something like this, and then here a center line. I will create here a 5, here and 7, and the depth is half. That means 2 here. We close the sketch, Revolve cut, and operation is completed. Now I will save my first part, and let's say here new and pp1. Now I will create a copy of this part, save as, which is pp1 2 part 1 2, let's say. And now I'm going to make some changes on this one. For example, this will move, this will stay. By not creating a new part, I take advantage of not doing the things again here. So everything already here, what I need will be same, but I remove unnecessary parts and save it as a new part. If I open here, you will see now under new, I have 2 parts. When I save it, the image will change and you see the parts are different. Now I'm going to create here a sketch, something like this. You may ask how I get that line. Simply arc, picking a line, and then I come back point, I do not click, and I get this arc, and then I continue again straight. So of course we will need here some guidelines. Construction geometry, this will be vertical, and let me give the dimensions. Here will be 12.5, and the length here 25, and from here will be, the point from here will be 17.5. Then I will make these 2 equal, and I will select everything and make them constructions. Now from this object I will create an offset, everything selected. It will be just 1.25 selected, bidirectional open and cap ends with lines. That means it is going to offset in both sides and it will close the ends. This is okay. We are going to create an extrude cut. Link to thickness is okay. And we have this nice part. So now I have a sketch and I will drop a sketch somewhere here. And later on we will decide for exact position. Let's say 12.5. And close this sketch. I come sheet metal, jog, fixed face is this, and program asks me to the position jog offset, which is 11 here. I aim to make here a little bit bigger than the thickness of material. I will say 4.5, which is 3.5 now. So then what we're gonna do, we will modify jog and say here 12.5. This looks okay. And let's change the angle. Angle also okay now. We will keep how it is. Let's place them in assembly first and to see what we have. We have two parts, PP1 and PP2. For PP1 I will make it float. I select origin of PP1, I select assembly origin and make them coincident and align axis. For the second part, I will select my second part. I will select top plane, I will select top plane of this. I will make here coincident. Later I will select front plane. I will select front plane. People may ask why I do not use the surfaces. Because guys, we make a lot of revisions and surfaces can change. It is always good to keep the things that you will not change in the assembly. So nothing will be affected then. This is the idea behind of it. I select two, plane right and right, and the distance in between 50. So we got something like this. We are quite close to the final operations. We keep these guys like this and we go and create a new part. A new part will be our wheel log. So I pick a line and I continue something like this. This is half. Then I select everything. I go mirror and I make mirror. Then I will give dimensions. Here I say 100. Here I say 40. But the thickness is just 15-ish. Here 25. And here I will have 35. We may change these things. I do things by heart now. Here 15, 16, sorry, it was 15, my early model. And I will make this two line collinear. And we only miss something about the length of this. Let's say we have an angle of 45, which is at the other side 135. This is good. And then I will create this part. You are about to forget it. I will convert this to chain geometry, and then here I will add two lines. If I make these things equal, this object will be here centered. So here we got 18 and the length is 15. Yes, this looks for now fine, and let's a little bit give the details. Base flange depth, this is 4. And first I would like to give my radiuses, which is fillet, 5 in this both sides. You may ask why I didn't do it in the sketch, but sometimes it makes sketch very confusing and crowded. That's the idea. So we got to this point. Let's make it like this. Fill it. Here 3, here 3, and also I will put another 3 here. It looks fine. So here I will create a hole, not a hole, here a hole, which is 6, and the distance will be 12.5, the thickness of the fixed part. Extrude cut, link to thickness, and let's save it, pp13. We got assembly, we got 2 parts, and now pp3 comes. So here I have my hole, and here I will use another surface. Sorry, we got some issues. Let's make it like this. Select this one, select this one. Good. Also, we need to modify here, as you see. So now I will complete other sections. A little bit changing this. I will edit my part, save and continue. Log SC, I will give a name to my part. So if you save it, you will be able to modify your parts in assembly. So I will modify here. I will make angle 70. So we got this one. Of course, these jokes and these details will be determined by your tool maker's tools. I just not make, now make a demonstration, but if you want to do something like this, you need to talk with them. Can they make this joke for 4mm thick blade? How you want. But this is for demonstration. So we can continue now. What we do is create another holes. They are here. I will make everything construction geometry one line. This line will be determined. Let's do like this. The second line I would like to have at 50, because 50 is the center of 2 logs, fixed parts, and the rest will be equal parts. This for other little section on the line, they are at 10. Okay, 10 a bit big, it seems. 8. So at these distances, I will create holes. And I select these holes equal, and the diameter is 6.5. This was not necessary. And after this, I will cut them. And here I will create a joke. Let's put it here at the middle of this 2 radius. A line. And now we are coming to sketch bend. Here we will create a 45-degree bend. And then we got this nice shape. I would like to change the diameter of these parts, because this area looks very weak now. We save this, and we are in the assembly. Yes. Now at the center here, I will create a hole. I take this part, normal to here. Here is the center. This is the center. And hole wizard. metric 5. Good. We close it. We return back here. Yes, guys, it is here. Looking fine. So let's complete our knobs, and then operation will be finished. Something like this will be, I open a new part, a simple sketch like this, and then a line here. So here is 6, here is 1, diameter 6, diameter 12, and let's think like this: 1 millimeter thickness, 5 millimeter of 5 millimeter length of here, and then here will be 5.5. So we do not have a sharp edge in the area. I missed one thing. I'm going to create here one extension. So that means here will be 7. That means this will be 2. And the diameter here 8. Then we complete this area with a sketch. I convert them to a construction geometry because I do not want to lose the relations. Then I make a revolve and little chamfers. It's good. Let's save it. PP14. Then we go to SE and we invite this boy inside. Assembly. This will be coincident, and this will be the contact in the surface. We got here some little issue. Let's take a section. Front plane. The diameter we defined here is bigger than the diameter on the plate, so then we're going to revise the plate. We're going to make this diameter 8.5. You may think how I'm going to assemble this thing there. That section will be created on the press. So will be pressed, and then we will expand this diameter. And last part here will be the other knob. So for that, we're going to use again this part, PP14. We will save as a copy and continue, PP15. And I will invite FOM5 inside. For now, I let it here. Sketch. These sections will be converted to normal lines, construction lines. Now this section will be active, and I will here add a chamfer. Here a big chamfer, 0.5, and here I will add a thread. Where was it? Features, thread. Here, metric 5, cut thread, mirror profile, offset, other side, 2, and we will a little bit shorten the cut. Let's make it 8.5, and see. Yes, something like this. Let's check the diameter. Diameter should be 5 because we are cutting metric 5. Oh, should be 2.5 because it is a radius really. Sorry guys. Yeah. And this section another problem. This section should be revised as well. This will be 4.5. Yes. If you want to remove this one, which is not the real issue, but you create a sketch and an extrude cut. And then it will end like this. Yeah, this was it. And a window, lock SE, PP5, and our handsome brother will be here. So thread on this part, you will rotate it and lock it like this. Here I would like to make some changes, but let's align front plane with this white plane on this one, front plane on this one. Let's make it made. So it is the benefit of working in the SE. Now I'm going to make an editing on this part and I will be able to see everything. So the thread needs to be a little bit more extended. So I will make this area as 8.5. So a little bit more protruding. And I would like to add here a chamfer. I see everything again. It's good. And yeah, guys, this was it. I hope it was easy to follow. And I hope you can follow all the steps and create it. It's a simple model, but it's teaching you a lot of fundamentals of SolidWorks, and I hope you find it useful. And if you like it, please hit the like button and drop a comment. Thanks for your support and see you in another video.